Hello, guys. A lot of people have been making mistakes when it comes to Canada immigration. And so, if you are someone that has a dream of relocating to Canada through a visa sponsorship job or through a work permit, this video is for you. Right? There have been so many issues and instances that are going on that leave people stranded in Canada, that leave people so much frustrated in Canada that they regret even embarking on this immigration journey. And that is all because they did not get the right kind of information to help them in their journey to Canada. And so if you are interested in getting legitimate and authentic information about Canada immigration and US immigration, please give this channel a follow, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever a video comes out. So, a couple of weeks ago, there was a job fair in Toronto, Canada, right? And so many people, not only immigrants or foreigners, but even Canadians, rushed to that place. And as you can see on your screen, people were being turned away. So the question now is, are there really labor shortages or job shortages in Canada, or it is just a hoax? Is it because people are not doing their homework, or there are no jobs? And let me tell you this secret. We will not encourage you to go to provinces that are already choked, because Ontario, and specifically the city of Toronto, is one of the most populated cities that you can find in Canada, because everybody that travels to Canada wants to be in Toronto, right? Because it is well known across all circles. And you watching me, you might have heard, even if you don't know any city or town at all in Canada, you have heard about Toronto before, right? And just look at what is happening with all these people. Over 4,000 people where it was an airport job, right? But they were being turned away, right? They were being turned away. So you have a visa, and there is a law, a policy is in place until February 2025 that allows you to be able to convert your visa to a work permit. But what most people don't know is that, they just come without any plan, without any strategies in place. They don't have a CV. They don't even have an IELTS. Because having an IELTS score you may not need that to get in a work permit, right? But you will need that to process your permanent residency. And there are so many programs like the Rural Renewal Stream in Alberta. They have the Yukon Community Program. They have the rural immigration program and other provincial nominee program streams that are available. All right. And so if you are a student, or if you are going to Canada on a visa, here are some things that I want you to do. You need to come prepared. Right? You need to come prepared. Don't listen to friends, because if your friend says that they are going to be able to take you in, you need to ask yourself, for how long would they be able to support you, right? And for those of you that have relatives abroad, that know people that have traveled, they will tell you that, guys, it is not easy. It is not easy, living abroad, because everybody needs to go to work, right? People need to go to work to be able to survive. So if you are coming in, you are asking yourself, how long can this person help me? Right, so don't rely on them. And what I'm going to advise is, if you are on a visa, don't wait until you become, your status goes, illegal, right? So if you come in, you have 6 months. So within the 6 months, if you're able to find a job, then definitely you can switch. But if you are at the 5 month mark and things are not working, I will encourage you to go back to your home country, whether it's Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, wherever you came from, and then re-strategize and come back, right? So you are traveling to Canada. You don't have a visa. You don't even know where to apply for jobs. You don't even know the provincial nominee programs that are available. And you just go expecting that a miracle is going to happen. If you do that, this is what is going to happen, because look at all these people that are trying to look for a job. Look at all these people that are queuing and lining up looking for a job. And I don't want you to make those same mistakes where you are going to fail to not get a job. I want you to be successful, to be able to get a visa sponsored job that will be able to sponsor your work permit, that you can achieve your Canadian dream. So please, before you come, prepare yourself. Get some money, right? Get enough money that will be able to sustain you for that 6 months, because you don't want to come and be a burden. There have been especially in Ontario and Toronto, to be precise, there have been students and visitors that are coming, that are going to food pantries and shelters, seeking for accommodation and seeking for they are seeking for food, because they don't have anything to rely on. And I don't want you to also sell all your properties, all your assets back in your home country, and then with the hope that, an agent said, if I get a visa and I get to Canada, I'll get a job. Because mind you, you are not the only person that is looking for that job. And the reality is that there are a lot of labor shortages. If not, the last time I checked on Job Bank Canada, there were over 40,000 jobs that were listed, that are available for people that have, that do not have valid work permit in Canada to apply. So that means that there is an unlimited supply of jobs. But you need to strategically position yourself, have your CV, have a cover letter, know about these websites, Job Bank Canada, know about the various immigration programs that are going on, so that once you arrive in Canada, you take advantage of it. But you also don't have to wait to get to Canada before you start applying. Right? So start applying for these jobs in your home country. Start applying for these jobs in your home country, so that by the time you get there as a visitor, all things being equal, you would have had some offers. And don't just apply to 1, 2, 3 jobs and say, I've been applying and nobody is helping me out, guys. Because if or nobody is responding. It takes consistent application. It takes multiple applications. It takes, some people may have a job offer, or even a job interview after 10 applications. Some people 15, 20, right? So if you do not know all these websites, all these programs that I talked about, you are going to be stranded. And I don't want you to come and be stranded. So number one is that you need to prepare yourself, or get some money, be strategic about, the opportunities that are out there and the things that you can take advantage. Number two, don't wait till you get to Canada as a visitor before you start applying for jobs. And number three, don't go to, provinces that are overpopulated. Don't go to places that have a lot of people looking for jobs that are more than the jobs that are available. There are I would encourage you to go to the Atlantic provinces like Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland, and Labrador, Nova Scotia, Yukon, right? All these places are places that you do not have a lot of people. So there are so many opportunities, right? There are so many opportunities. The last time right here on this channel we spoke to an immigration consultant based in Edmonton, Alberta. And, he shared with us the rural renewal stream. And I was surprised and shocked and amazed by the number of job opportunities that are available in the various designated communities. So, guys, let us know about your story. If you're already in Canada or you're planning to go to Canada, please use the comment section and let us know what your plans are. And don't be deceived by any agent. And when you are coming, if you're on any medication, if you have any first aid medication, if you are on any prescribed medication, I'll encourage you to bring it, right? To bring it along, because it is not easy getting access to medication in Canada. In the United States, they are expensive, right? Even the over-the-counter medication are expensive. There are some medication you need a prescription. So God forbid you come in and you get sick. And you don't have access to your medication, right? You don't want to be in a foreign land and be hit by a disease or an illness that you will not be able to pay for, right? So if you're on any medication, guys, prepare yourself and come, right? And also, when you are coming through the immigration, if it's your first time that you are coming, don't pack your things as though you are going to spend a year in that home in Canada. Because ideally, the visa is just for you to come visit, tour the place, visit your family members for a couple of weeks, and then you head back to your home country. You are not supposed to, come and stay for 6 months, right? But once you are in, you can definitely stay up to 6 months. So be strategic about your packing, be strategic about the kind of things that you put in there. That is not a time for you to pack your CV, your resume, your cover letter and whatnot in your luggage. Because when you do that and you get to the immigration, how are you going to answer them? Right. So be strategic about your packing, be strategic about the kind of communication that you have on your phone. And if you are coming and you are committed, you are dedicated, you are serious about getting a job, guys, trust me, you are going to get a job. But don't wait. Like I said, don't wait till you get to Canada and start applying for jobs. If you are interested in knowing about all these websites, check the description section of this video, and I'm going to put all the various platforms that you can apply for jobs. If you are looking for a CV assist, because some of you don't even know about IELTS. I talk to so many people and they ask me, bro, what is IELTS? For immigration purposes, you will need IELTS. If you are wanting to apply for a permanent residence, you will need IELTS. And IELTS is just an English test score administered by the UK, by the UK government, or the British Council. And for those of you that are French speaking, do you know that Canada, is a bilingual country? Yes, they have some provinces that speak, I think Quebec, they speak only French. And they have about about 3 or 4 other provinces that speak both English and French. So if you are a French native speaker, you also need to take a French language test score. And when it comes to the English test score, it is not only the IELTS that is accepted. They have what we call the PT, Pearson Test English exam or something like that. So just look into this one. Write this. Usually it is valid for 2 years. So don't wait till you get to Canada and there's an opportunity now before you are going to write. Get all these things. Get certifications, caregiving certifications. If it's cleaning, get some certification. Put all these things on your CV, because most people in Africa, I know that you can do the job. But for the white man to believe you, it has to be on paper. You need to back it with some documentation. Right. So then just say, oh, I can do any job and every job. And usually when I spoke to people, that is what they tell me, that, oh, and I know that you can do any job. But how have you put this one on paper to be able to prove that you can do any job? So I don't want you to come to Canada, stay in Canada and be in the room depressed, isolated, and people are going to say, go apply for asylum. There is a story of somebody that applied for asylum, and eventually the person was able to get he was in the process of getting the asylum was approved. He was in the process of getting the permanent residency, and this person that has did apply for asylum now went back to his home country and brought somebody as a wife. And they say that you are the same person that say you are being persecuted in your home country. How come you are now you go back to your home country, the place that you're persecuted, to now say that you're going to marry somebody from there? So guys, there are certain things that you don't need to play with. There are certain things that you don't need to play with. If you are not genuine seeking for asylum, we would not encourage you to do that, because that is even illegal and that is going to go against you. And we do not talk about any illegal things here on this channel. We talk about legitimate things. So guys, if you are going to join our content, please give us a follow, give us subscribe to this channel, and let's get interactive. Use the comment section below. Let us hear about your stories, because I don't want you to fail in getting jobs. Right, there are so many jobs that are available for you to do in Canada. And if you watch the video that I showed you earlier on, with all these people that are queuing looking for a job, it is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And there are some of these people that are there that they've gone out of status because their visa has expired. Their visa has expired. Their study permit have expired. They don't have a work permit. And now they cannot go, because once you leave the country, you will not be able to come back, because you have broken the immigration policy, the immigration rules. And so, guys, please again, be strategic. You don't want to come to kind of stay home and not be doing anything, and you are scared of your life, and you cannot even go out, you cannot even drive, you cannot even be on a bus, all because of the fear that has gripped you. All right, so do everything legitimate. Prepare yourself. No rush. If you have a visa, don't rush to come. If your plan is to be able to find a job, because legally you cannot work with a visa. But as long as there's that opportunity for you to be able to convert your visa to a work permit, and it's not expiring until February 2025, why not take advantage of it? Why not take advantage of it? So let us hear from you, and until we come your way again next time, stay blessed.